While hurrying to Vilgurt, you walk onto the main road and see a dark whirlwind coming your way. In a moment, you realize it to be a short swarm and open the black book.
Dobrý večer, přátelé. Dobrý večer. Dneska nás čeká náprava spackané svatby, nebo minimálně nějaký první kroky směrem k ní. Takže nějaký, lešijové, vlkodlaci nebo přeměněný hosti svatebčaní na vlky a jeden zákeřný koldum, který možná, kuldun, který možná, nebo ne možná, který 100% peče něco s tou jezubabou proti nám. Tak, vracíme se přesně tam, kde jsme to opustili včera, takže na začátek tady toho nějakýho fajtíku. Tak, jdeme hnedka na to. Uvidíme, jak dlouho dneska vydržím, jsem docela unavený, utahaný, tak uvidím, jak dlouho mi to půjde. Takže co? Takže mám 3 kola. No a jako budou nahrazení jednou, jo? Nebo jak? Kolikrát je to nahradí? Měly být 3 kola, ale najednou už je tady jenom jedno. Pět. OK. Takže teďka dostane za 8. Ještě si to pojistíme. Tak.
The last chort disappears into black flames. You can only wonder who set this swarm upon you.
Jo. Hadaček, kdo pak to asi byl?
You carefully move along the silent street, looking at the carved windows of the rich houses. Suddenly, you hear 2 muffled voices coming from the town's cemetery.
At least I remember you, right, Ilya?
When will you stop already, you spawn of the devil? What if the left one and the right one pop up? What then, huh?
Well, they surely won't. They've forgotten about you. I've asked around, you know.
Damn. I wish I couldn't see you for a century or so.
That's what I'm talking about. Precisely a century is almost up. And we've been doing so well together. I didn't even touch you. Wait. I smell something.
Mě odhalej, ale... Třeba se dozvíme ještě něco víc.
You decide to stay and listen to the end of the conversation.
You didn't give me quarter though, did you? I told you, count the dust, the pine leaves, And you? It's all about cursing someone for you.
And how would you curse weddings without me, huh?
Yeah, those were the days. I stopped processions, all right, and transformed wedding guests. Only I'm going to hell for this.
I saved you from the inferno, didn't I? Just lie here quietly in your grave. Later with that, I smell something foul. A live one. Look, a witch is eavesdropping on us.
Well, we'll scrug her now, won't we?
Na medvědy je přeměnil. Dobře. Tak se o ně nějak postaráme 7. Jo, jenomže on zvětšuje jenom stejné barvy, jasně. Tak. Krásu. To nebyl úplně malý pavouk, co tady proběhnul. Tak, takže zkusíme si pokecat nebo zjistit něco o tom Alexandrovi tady.
In the village, you spot a group of peasants with a priest. The father sprinkles the well with the holy water. A prayer is read. After the ritual is over, the group disperses except for one old man who continues to cross himself.
What, girl? Came to drink your fill? No, can do. The well's gone dry. The Lord punishes.
When did the well go dry?
Only recently. Up until now, everything was fine.
I may be able to fix it.
You know something? That's good. The only thing more important in life than knowledge is the belief in God.
You describe your acquaintance and ask about Alexander.
There are hundreds of rich Alexanders like that all over Perm, pretty girl. You think you can find yours here? I've lived here in Alyoshkina for a long time, girl. I may be able to help you. This village used to belong to landlords. Our masters weren't cruel, but they were somewhat peculiar. What were their names, lords? Help me. Can't remember. But they were interested in demons and zagabors. Their servants used to talk about how they performed some kind of mansion rituals or something. Well, we also had a nowhere girl. What a beauty she was. They took her as nanny for their son. The boy was named Sasha. That's why I'm telling you this. They've moved now. Where? I don't know. Ask around in town.
In the village, you spot a group of peasants with a priest. The father sprinkles the well with the holy water. A prayer is read. After the ritual is over, the group disperses except for one old man who continues to cross himself. The well seems to have dried up long ago. Your skin crawls when at its bottom you see the burning eyes of a demon.
Musíme s ním pokecat.
You look at the peasant, bend over the well, and call out to the spirit in a whisper.
Huh? You scared me, girl. Are you a Khaldun?
What are you doing down there? You're a polivoy, not a well spirit. The well is dry because of you.
To je nějaký duch, který má ochraňovat pole.
I sent the water away. How would I stay down here otherwise? I can't go back to my fields at night, so I just wait here until the morning. Some wicked chorts turned up in my field. They won't leave me alone. All night they play cards and make noise, so I sleep here at night.
Budeme je o tam tuď vyhnat.
Will you leave this well if I deal with those chorts?
Sure I will. What else do I need this place for? I am a polivoy, not a well spirit.
I'll help you then. Soon it will be quiet at night in your field.
Dobře.
What kind of chort are you?
I am a polivoy. I look after fields. I guard them. But this time, the chorts were too strong. I tend to the grasses and look after the cattle if they graze on my field. There is a little of our kind left here.
In the village, you spot a group of peasants with a priest. The father sprinkles the well with the holy water. You whisper a prayer and catch your breath.
Tak, jdeme na to pole.
In the field, you find a noisy company of chorts immersed in a game of cards. When you order them to leave the field, they laugh and offer you a bet. If you win, they'll leave the field be. But if you lose, they'll take your soul.
Jo, Tak jim to vysvětlíme. Tak to. Tam zrovna také nemám žádnou obranou kartu, takže... Už z toho asi nic jiného nepotřebuju.
After getting rid of the chorts, you get back to the village. The thankful Polivoy gives you a treasure consisting of copper coins and a silver dish, which he found in his field.
Okay. A už si tam s nikým nepokecám.
There's a winding trail that leads through the gloomy woods to the place where cattle graze. For some reason, people call it a road. You cautiously look around and suddenly hear muted growling from the shadows. Could it be your imagination? You step inside the inky shadows and look around. It's silent, and only the branches whisper something to the cold wind.
Zkusíme nějakou jinou variantu.
There's a winding trail that leads through the gloomy woods to the place where cattle graze. For some reason, people call it a road. You cautiously look around. You walk ahead at a brisk pace, but trip and fall. When you turn around, you expect to see an enemy, but it's only a crooked route. There's a winding trail that leads through the gloomy woods to the place where cattle... You draw a circle and open the book. Minutes pass, but only the empty night surrounds you. At least you had some practice.
Dobře.
The bank is wrapped in a slippery fog. You look into the milky veil, expecting to see running wolf shadows, but notice only the swirls of the slippery haze. After looking around, you notice some wolf tracks on the sand, and a torn-up shepherd's accordion. This instrument obviously went through the paws of some wild beast. Its body is scratched with claws, and the bellows are torn to shreds. In the grills of the instrument, you find a broken wolf tooth.
O 20 víc zkušeností.
The tracks are leading east and are lost in the forest fog. You follow them for some time, but you finally lose them, along with your sense of direction. Suddenly, you're injured by a sharp branch that came out of nowhere.
Takže to bylo jenom pro tohle z toho, jo? OK.
There's a drop near the road. It's notorious for the stories told of it. They say 2 bandits killed each other here in a dispute over money. They were both buried here. They say the reason for their fight is still at the bottom of this ravine.
To si zase ublížíme, když tam slezeme, že?
It smells of rot and graveyard dampness at the bottom. You find 3 old graves here.
Nebudeme asi vykopávat, jenom se pomodlíme.
You whisper a prayer and catch your breath. Even the bandits deserve peace.
Tak, aspoň jsme si obnovili to ty HPčka.
Even after sunset, the town is boiling with activity. The shops and stalls are open. Your eyes are dragged towards high stone domes and merchant houses almost against your will. You soon find a hunting shop old Yegor was telling you about.
The wisdom that lies upon dark pages is not that of madness. You cannot pay.
Dostaneme 1 damage, ale dáme za 8. OK. Tohle to nám bude dávat tyhle ty hříchy, takže to nechceme. Asi z toho nic nechci. Dobrý.
Low prices, come and see for yourself. Buy some herbs and other goods I've brought for you from the...
To asi můžeme prodat. Co já jsem to udělal? Já jsem řekl... jsem si prodal tohle z toho. Jsem to provedl. Vlastně už asi nebudu potřebovat. Jasně. Tohle to jsem si tady vyhodil. Ahoj mami, dobrý večer.
We didn't see you at Mr. Nikolsky's house yesterday. Did something happen?
Oh, right. The Dvorovoys have lost the key, and I was left without a dress at the last possible moment. I couldn't afford to show up like some kind of unkempt peasant girl now, could I? What are you looking at, girl? By whose orders are you here?
I accidentally overheard your conversation. I can help. Even if the key is lost, there's a popular remedy. I can give the right herb to those Cherden women. What was that herb that opened locks?
Bylinka, která otevírá zámky. Sakra. Která bylinka otevírá zámky? Odole? Petrův kříž? Že by?
Father's cross, perhaps?
Ne.
No, it's for here. Press this break herb onto the lock and it will open.
To proráží dveře.
Open the lock with an herb? Are you jesting?
Wait, an hour helped my servants one time. He also used a herb. Surprisingly, it helped. Everything is possible nowadays. Have you heard how the spiritual sense of Mr. S went?
Yes, really. Thank you for your help. I've heard of the potential of folk remedies, but I wouldn't think it would be applicable to locks. Here, buy yourself a pryanik.
Okay.
You question the townswomen about your acquaintance.
I know who you're talking about. This family is definitely of means.
I heard he's the sole heir.
I think their family estate is somewhere in the suburbs.
A couple of tiny chorts are sitting on the drunkard's left shoulder. Perhaps they're to blame for his present state. This puny thing isn't worth a Zagavar. The moment you touch your book, the demons disappear, muttering angrily. The peasant, it seems, has started to breathe more steadily.
Karty hrát nechci.
comes with a calendar. The state councillor publishes the paper, but doesn't let it out. I've gotten hold of some on your behalf, and I'll sell one to you for less than a half.
No jde. Takže tím se tam asi bude znovu dařit. Celá vesnice zmizela? OK. A ještě než si pokecáme tady s tím, tak tam byl ještě jeden prázdnej nějaký ten.
Looks like the shop is closed. The empty stalls looks gloomy. I wish I had come here on a fair day. Looks like the shop is closed.
Nic víc mi neřekneš? OK. Říkal, aby mi tady nahoru něco neuteklo. OK, s tím mluvit nemůžem, tak už jenom tady s ním.
Mr. Fairbanks? I need to question you about one of your buyers.
I don't care what you need.
A hunter had to buy supplies from you. His name is Irad.
A peasant girl doesn't belong here.
Ale no tak. Tohle z toho nám zase určitě dodá zase nějaký hříšek a to nechceme, takže hold peníze, no.
You hold out a handful of coins. Looks like the merchant is ready to help you now. It's a pity he hasn't become less arrogant.
All right. I'll tell you about your hunter, but leave me alone. Irad lives on the edge of Cherden in the east. I haven't seen him in my shop for a long time. I don't know why you would need him, and I don't care. I think he's finished hunting. Well, don't just stand here in front of the shop. You've learned what you need, so go.
A huge town. I can't even count the churches here. I'd like to visit all the churches, but I don't have time.
The welcoming light of the hunter's lodge is lost among the gloomy outline of pines at the forest's edge. The trees look like stern guardians, standing watch over the grim secrets of the forest. The host is standing near the house.
God bless.
Salam. Who are you?
I'm a granddaughter of Igor Churov, a knower from Vilgard.
Vasilisa. Long time no see. I remember when you were this tall. Well, what brings you here?
Grandpa told me you've known each other for a long time. So you know me as well.
I saw you when I visited Igor. You were little then. They didn't call him Old Igor then.
Did he help you?
He did. But all was not well. It's a long story.
I came for help. I need to go to the forest, track the wolves.
The wolves, you say?
You tell him about the events of the wedding.
It so happens that I know. I'll help you. I've known Shurale for a long time. I'll guide you through the forest.
Přeci jenom budeme mít nějaký kontakt s Lešiem nějakým.
You think the Liashi is to blame? But how will we find the wolves?
We will, Alabirga, we will. The wolves are gathering in the pack. They'll need a leader. The tracks are leading to Pollute, so we'll go there. I was thinking, where did so many wolves come from? It turns out it's your doing.
This man is to blame, Alexander.
I hear, but he failed to protect. Now your wolves are running amok. They wounded my falcon. They could start attacking people. We need to hurry.
You're hunting with a falcon? I don't remember hearing about that.
Yeah, it's a rare skill. So what now? The curse is passed on to him, but the bite is a weak one.
Let me have a look at your bird.
The wound has almost closed, but the falcon looks bad. You feel the traces of the curse on the wound.
The falcon needs a herb, but which one would be good for a curse?
Znova? Petrův kříž?
I don't think we can manage without this herb. You need Peter's cross. I think we can find it nearby.
You search the closest glades, and soon find the herb you seek. Several Zagavers, and the falcon is cured.
Thank Allah. Thank you, Vasilisa. Igor didn't study you in vain.
50% šance? OK.
Take it. I know the feather will be useful in a sorcery.
We need to hurry. They could scatter, and then we won't be able to find them.
It seems some of them are going towards the hunter. Be careful.
Several wolf-like figures emerge from the forest. The beasts do not waste any time for their attack.
Jo. Co my s váma provedeme? Na 19 uvidíme vejsta. Drhnout. Ne, nic takového dělat nebudeš.
The wounded beasts retreat with fangs bared.
Zkusíme.
With the help of a few old Zagavars, one of the attackers turns into a human. The rest of the beasts, who were ordinary wolves, hide in the forest. You feel the power that fills the Black Book. The seal is still intact, but you're on the right path.
Allah, it's true. He turned back.
What's going on? Have you drank too much?
I wish that were the case. You had a curse on you. Now you're safe. Go home.
Good. Thank you, Vasilisa.
Tak to je jeden. Ale myslím, že tam byly 3 minimálně.
We saved one. How many are left?
Yes, we need to stock up on herbs to break the curse.
You can find the herbs all over the forest. Let's rest a bit and get going. Follow me.
Budeme odpočávat. Budeme odpočívat, takže si to tady rychle proklikáme, co tady musíme. Asi jsem zatím spokojený s těma kartama, tak nějak mi to jako zatím všechno vychází. Takže asi zatím je nebudu obměňovat. 3 za každého neaktivního čerta. Tohle je docela jakože ostrá karta. Když já mám vždycky minimálně, pokud se nepletu, aspoň 4. Co 4? Já už jich tady mám jakože fakt hodně. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 neaktivních. To by byla jakože přímo atomovka, kdybych to na někoho snes. Dobře, je to klíč. Vyměníme to za nějakou útočnou bílou mezi klíčema. Nebo černou teda. Možná bych to vyměnil za nějakou bílou? Tady ty mám 2 možná zbytečně. Budeme si tam tady tu jednu. Tak, něco budeme muset províst s čertama. No, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tak. To máme vyřešeno.
It's better to go in the dark. We may not be able to find werewolves during the daytime.
Did Grandpa help you in the past?
There was this incident with Shorane, but I wasn't able to give this chart his due. Maybe it's for the better that you showed up. With a nowhere, we'll be able to track the Leshy.
I need a magic herb. Do you know where they can grow?
To the east of Kolva, all the forests are old, all with masters. That means you'll find your herb there.
How will we search for wedding guests?
We'll follow their tracks. Alaberga will track down every one of them. Looks like they went to Palutstone. We'll find them there.
What a cozy izba.
Hush, Proshka. You'll scare the hunter.
He won't hear anything. Not unless I want to. If I'm dealing with a regular human, he won't know a thing that I'm saying. He thinks I'm purring. Ha! Don't worry. We'll catch your friends soon enough. And put them on a nice strong chain.
It's not funny. What if they've already tried some wolf food?
Then all the better reason for the chain.
Proshka.
Dobře. Tak jo. Tak asi jdeme.
Several steps over old moss are enough for the constant murmur of fir branches to cover you entirely. Before you, you see the rotting wooden frames of an abandoned village. You think to yourself, is this the fate of everything on this earth?
Jdeme hledat bylinky, nebo...
A circle made of meadow flowers is in the middle of the village. Accompanied by a cold wind, the old secrets the grim fir branches speak of causes the white petals of cuckoo's tears to shiver with fear. You whisper the secret words and pick the herbs that grow here. But will it be enough for all the cursed? In the corners of the abandoned rooms, you see stoves like stone dead men. You peek into one izba and then into another. The village is abandoned by people and spirits alike. On the road, you see a wooden whistle. It belongs to Petka. It looks like you're on the right path.
No, tohle z toho. My jsme tam vlastně měli i pořídit nějaký ty byliny. Jsem na to úplně zapomněl.
Several steps over old moss are enough for the constant murmur. A circle made of meadow flowers is in the middle of the village. Accompanied by a cold wind, the old secrets the grim fir branches speak of causes the white petals of cuckoo's tears to shiver with fear. You whisper the secret words and pick the herbs that grow here. But will it be enough for all the cursed?
No.
In the corners of the abandoned rooms, you see stoves like stone dead men. You peek into one izba and then into another. The village is abandoned by people and spirits alike. On the road, you see a wooden whistle. It belongs to Petka. It looks like you're on the right path.
Jo, to je ten, jak tam hvízdal. Ten klučina.
Ayrat notices a wolf footprint among the rotten boards and impassable nettle. He says a lot of beasts have come through here recently. The path leads to the east. You also see some pieces of cloth. These are the cursed wolves. Ayrat leads you along the wolf tracks. Sometimes he lets his falcon fly, and it seems to help him stay on the right path. The moss under your feet grumbles with every step. Shadows peer out from among the gloomy pines. Or could it be you're just seeing invisible spirits among the rustling branches? The hunter looks around intensely and proposes to continue the journey. He makes hints about the leshi and spits. After making mention of this spirit, your guide starts to nervously look around at the surrounding darkness. In the trembling light of the dying fire, you see a fisherman fighting a wolf pack. He tries to get away on a boat, fighting the beasts with his oar.
Tak, jdeme pomáhat. 16, 16, 15. Prvnímu šoupneme vejsta. Potom se zbavíme tohohle a toho si necháme až jako posledního. Tak. Už mu dáme taky vejsta. Nemám žádnou útočnou kartu. Aha. To je zase toto. Kolik jich tady je? What the fuck? Ten je mrtvej. Musím doufat, že zaberou ty vejsty. Zabrali. Máme nový level.
The rest of the wolves scatter. Looks like there were no werewolves among them. The grateful fisherman gives you all his money and his evening catch. After that, he crosses himself and bows to Palyut. He assumes it was him who brought you.
Tak. Zvýšíme si obranu. Trošičku. Jdeme dál.
A gloomy river has slowly filled this glade, turning it into a rotting sore. You notice a black figure that jumps from hillock to hillock, all along the way, twitching in a strange manner. Your blood runs cold.
Obejdeme to? Nebo se vrhneme za ním? Zkusíme.
Greedy swamp sludge grabs onto you when you try to catch up to the strange shadow. It's a werewolf. You call out to the wolf, but he only glances at you before disappearing into the trees. One more step. You're very close. But a strange half-wolf chort appears with his retinue from the thicket.
To není to, co jsem chtěl. Co to je zač? No nevadí. Nějak se do něj budeme muset pustit. Hodíme na něj vejsta. A mezi tím se pokusíme vyřídit ty dva vlky tady ty. Vezmeme to asi po jednom. A tady máme 4 všem. To bychom mohli použít ještě. Jednu kilo. Tady na toho. Tohle to nepotřebují. Ona by nám něco ale mohla... Jasně. Boostne ještě tohle. OK. Máme první kolo. Slumber. Jo, tohle když na mě nebudu moc využít 5 kol, jo, tu, no tak mi to hodí hned. On mi zablokuje, že nebude moc potom využít jeho. Tak. Tak, dalšího vejsta, šup na něj. Uvejstujeme ho k smrti. A 5. No teďka obranu dobrou. Všechneme mu kajna. Ještě si tam dáme bles na něj. A... Tohle je za ty naše neaktivní čortiska. Komu to dáme? Dáme to jemu. 24. Zmasakrovaný. Tak, teďka se musíme postarat tady o to. Tady tomu bude dávat vejst 11, takže to je v pohodě. Šup, ty sem. Ty sem. To je 11. Už je mrtvý. Všechno ostatní. On nemá, ale... Nebo má? Nemá. Ale už to na něj můžu vláknout. Už to je jedno. Tak. Už má krásných 14 jenom, plus 15 teďka si dal do obrany. Ale to už by pro nás neměl být žádný problém. Šest. To nám tam zůstane trvalé. To už je 16. 16. A ještě dostane 10 z vejstu, takže to už je úplně v klidu. Tam klidně můžu flapnout tohle z toho. Tak, krása. Krasavec. Tohle to nechci. Tohle to taky nechci. Nechci ani jedno z nich. Tak. Pojďme semka se podívat. Už budeme za chvilku ve finále.
Shaggy fir trees are hugging a roughly built house, as if they are trying to close up a wound on the mossy bed of the forest. This izba is usually empty in the summer, but Ayrat notices human footprints leading to the ravine. Hunters often store supplies in case of a rainy day. Likewise, in this izba, you find a bark box with canned goods.
Když si to vezmeme, dá nám to jako hříšek, nebo budeme v pohodě?
You stealthily put the supplies in your bag.
Nebudeme to krást. Nechceme dělat hříšky.
Shaggy fir trees are hugging a roughly built house, as if they are trying to close up. Hunters often store supplies in case of a rainy day. Likewise, in this izba, you are able to find some cuckoo's tears flowers and pick them while reading zágovors.
Ty budeme potřebovat na to, aby jsme změnili ty lidi zpět z vlkodlaků na lidi.
The tracks lead to a foggy ravine and disappear near its edge. You stop in hesitation. Are they worth following?
Jo, jdeme se tam podívat.
Hunters often store supplies in case of a rainy day. Likewise, in this izba, you find a bark box with canned goods.
Tak to se nám tady otevřelo teďka.
A slimy fog flows at the bottom of this ravine. First, you hear hissing, and then a man emerges from the dark. Living snakes slither up and down his staff. He's dragging a whining wolf with red eyes on a chain.
Nějaký další koldun je tady. Pozdravíme ho.
God helps.
Nějaký hadí.
God helps. Let the wolf go. It's no ordinary beast.
I'm not playing games with you, girl. I can see that you are a knower yourself. These werewolves is my prey. So if you want to leave here alive, don't stand in my way.
Ne, já toho vlkodlaka potřebuju. To je totiž jeden ze svatebčanů, kterýho my jsme neuhlídali a já ho potřebuju proměnit zpátky v člověka. Tak jako budu muset bojovat s koldunem.
Listen, give me this werewolf and I will lift his curse. Why do you want him anyway?
Lift the curse? So what? As soon as he entered my ravine, I saw by his eyes that he was a werewolf. I'll lift the curse myself as soon as we get to the village. And his relatives will reward me for that. And if I make him human now, I'll have to watch over him. If he's on a chain like this, he'll run there by himself.
Aha. On jako z toho chce vytřískat trošku kešu. Ale jakože mám mu věřit, nebo mu nemám věřit. Ale můžeme vyjednávat nějak tady tak schválně.
So you want a reward? Will you accept it from my hands?
Tak.
Why not? I have the herbs I need right here. Do you have rubbles?
Kolik chceš? 15? To si vem. Dám.
Be it as you wish. Give me the chain.
The Khaldun tosses you the chain and the magic herb, after which he disappears into the fog. You lift the curse from the werewolf and feel the fourth seal cracking. You're on the right track.
My díky tomu, že ještě jakože všechny dokážeme přeměnit, tak možná ještě jakože prolomíme tu čtvrtou pečeť. Zajímavý.
Vasilisa, what happened? Where are we?
To seš ty?
You were turned into a wolf, and then a snake Khaldun nearly took you.
You tell the girl about the recent events and help her get to the road leading to Pakcha. After that, you continue along your way.
No, tak to je druhý. A ještě minimálně jeden, protože v tom videjku, co tam bylo, myslím, že byly fakt 3. Tak ještě jednoho potřebujeme.
The closer you are to Palyut, the grimmer the hunter becomes. This is also reflected in the falcon. The bird becomes weaker, as if its malady is returning. The wolf path leads you to the naked bones of the Palyut stone. Ayrat points to the mountain. The werewolves went in that direction. He stops mid-sentence. You see 2 creatures between the trees. You can't make them out clearly in the dark. A wolf and a man.
Tady to asi teďka nebude bez boje, bych řekl. Musíme se tam proplížit.
A tall man walks between the opening branches. A beast following him obediently turns out to be only a cub. You can make out leftover human clothes. It is a boy that you know, Pětka. If he dies in wolf form, he will also die as a human. You can't afford to miss your mark. The man strides on, and you try to follow him.
Okay.
It seems for a moment the werewolf recognizes you, but after the stranger's touch, his eyes become those of a beast again.
Wait, isn't that cursed Pětka?
God helps. Who are you?
The man looks at you sullenly and doesn't say a word. You don't feel the presence of demons, and he doesn't look like a leshi.
No nevypadá jako leši. To je nějaký taky mlkodlak, ne? Skoro to tak.
Let the wolf cub go. It's not a beast. You hear me?
The man doesn't pay you any attention and walks on.
Pětka, it's me, Vasilisa. Remember?
The cub looks at you, but doesn't recognize you. There's nothing human in his eyes.
Maybe I can remind Pětka that he's not a wolf.
Máme tu jeho píšťalku jsme našli.
Look what I found, Pětka. Don't you want to banish some Kalduns?
The cub runs to you sheepishly. The stranger watches Pětka with gloomy eyes, but doesn't try to stop him.
Necháme ho jít. Co když to je taky někdo z těch svatebčanů?
You leave the stranger alone. He's about to disappear into the trees, but Ayrat blocks his way. The stranger raises his furry fists and gets ready for a fight.
Aha. Aha. Tak se boji nevyhne. OK. Za 10, jo? Teda dostanem. No, tak začneme standardně vejst. Kila. Trošku si to požehnáme. On ale nemá jako nějakou kletbu. On taky bude vyvolávat. OK. On bude vyvolávat. Nic, budeme se muset opřít do toho listu zase. Potřebujeme nějakou obranu. Jo. OK. Teďka on bude zdvíhat požehnání. Sedmnáct. Ale 17. To se mi bude asi hodit, když tam šupneme tohle, protože to nám tam zůstane do dalšího kola. Moment. No jo, jenomže on nemá zase žádný prokletí, ale zdvihl nám to na 19 aspoň. OK, takže ho víceméně sejmeme. Tak. To už začíná být jakože hodně drsný, ty jeho útoky. Je to. A je to. A máme novýho. Fuj, tady byla. Ach jo. Ještě minus 10. Tenhle ten nás bude opírat o prachy. A máme z toho. To byl jakože level up. Vteřinku, odskočím si. Za něj dostali taky 3150 expů. OK.
When you feel that you've won the battle, the stranger runs away towards Palyud with inhuman speed. He leaves the wolf cub behind.
A ani jsme ho jakože nezničili. Koukám.
Damn, he escaped.
What are you doing? Why did you attack the man?
I had to make sure it wasn't Aleshi. It turned out to be just that.
Doesn't look like it. But even if it were the case, attacking a Leshy in the forest? Are you crazy?
I have my own score to settle with him. Let's camp here. We need to catch her breath.
The Bashkir frowns and starts to make a fire. All that's left for you is to deal with Petka. You approach the werewolf boy. His eyes are silently begging you for help. You perform the ritual, and the wolf cub turns into Petka. The boy loses consciousness. You lay him in your camp and catch your breath.
Tady to znám. Jenom z jiného úhlu na to koukala ta kamera. Tady bylo, jak byly ty dřevorubci. Co jsme to tady vyfasovali za hnusnýho? Bonus minus 10 at the end of the battle. On nás bude obírat o prachy. Po každé bitce nám sebere 10 penězí. 10 penízů. Level 15 na to potřebuju. To se nenaučím ještě. Dobře, tak obranu si zvýšíme.
Where are we? I can't remember. It's hard to speak. Seems unfamiliar.
Have you seen other wedding guests?
I can't remember. It's like it was all in a fog, as if they were running. Nikolai was there, beside me. We were back in here, as if called by someone. We ran as fast as we could. That's how we were separated.
Já ještě koliju. Jsme nenašli. Takže ještě minimálně jednoho budeme muset.
Then I met an old man. He took me. The others are still near. I still feel it.
Who was that man with you?
The old man. He was bringing me home. I was following him. I heard everything in the forest with them. We heard you too. A kind old man he was.
How do you feel?
I can't remember. I used to live in the village, not in the forest, right? How much time has passed? A lot?
The boy stares at the flames without blinking. It seems that he is lost in his thoughts.
Jo, zdá se, že to bere vždycky jenom jednu tu kytku. Těch máme dost, takže jsme v pohodě asi.
You weren't very surprised by the spirit.
It's not my first day in the forest. I've seen things.
So now we climb the mountain?
The werewolves are running to the pack leader, the master of this mountain. I know the way. I'll guide you. Rest now.
Who was that man? He doesn't look like a chort.
This was Shurale from Palud. Who else?
Mně to nepřišlo jako, že to je leši. Lešiové vypadají trošku jinak, ne?
I would recognize him in any form. Werewolves run towards him. If no words of priests don't turn them back, they stay wild beasts for life. A person dear to me disappeared once, and old Yegor helped me to make a charter. The Leshi didn't give her back anyway. He took her for himself. He, by Palud. That means it was him. He was afraid to show himself to me. Now we're going to track him down.
Was it long ago that old Yegor helped you?
Long ago. You were still little. When the charter didn't help, we went searching by ourselves. We found my wife, but it was too late.
We're getting close. I say this with all my divinating Susietka authority.
Can you divine anything else?
Nah, I've always been bad at foretelling. Who is? The other Susietkas are also guessing, and they usually off the mark. Don't worry, Vasia. We'll help you and yours. Still, you should stock up on Cuckoo's tears.
Jich máme dost, snad. Tohle nepotřebuju. Ty krásu. No, tak si myslím, že dneska vyřešíme sotva tohle.
After several hours of rest, you go on your way. Among the forests, at the foot of Palud, you almost forget that Čerden is somewhere near. This forest looks like it was born at the dawn of time. Your thoughts return to the wedding. Could you do something to prevent Alexander from doing this? Or was this all predetermined by fate? Evil spirits pull you out of your thoughts. You see their burning eyes among the trees.
To je další fight. Zase ten Lensten. No, mínus ne. Zároveň ten už dostane. Tohle to pokaždý, když on mi dá ránu, když se dostane krz naší obranu, tak mu zvětší vejsta. Za 18 mi dá, jo? Tak.
You stop, feeling witching forces near one of the old pines. You look up. Its branches reach to the skies, and it seems like they have no end, reaching to the top of the world. By the tree roots, you make out a trail of blood leading east. By the tree roots, you make out a trail of blood leading east. You come closer to the tree. Its heavy branches hide you from the outer world. You feel that you have entered an ancient place of an alien power. You follow your witch's sense and study the old pine tree. Among the old roots, you find an ancient bronze figurine looking like a man with a moose head. You sense strong sorcery coming from this item. The hunter says the pack caught a mighty moose here. They dragged it somewhere to the east. The hunter says the pack caught a mighty moose here. You smell blood as moonlight shines over the wolves gorging themselves in a wild feast. Some of the beasts have red eyes. There's a werewolf in this pack, but it looks like he hasn't been allowed to the prey yet. The pack senses your smell and surrounds you in anticipation of defending their prey. You take a deep breath. You cannot kill the werewolf.
Takže tenhle ten nesmí zemřít. To je zase nějaký ikota. Takže si od něj teďka budeme muset nechat nakládat. Musíme se postarat mezi tím o ty ostatní. Ale můžu si ho načít. Tím s tím aspoň. Ne. Teď on měl 10. Jo, aha, jenomže já jsem to měl znásobený. Něčím. Jasně. Tak kdy na něj budu moct zaútočit? To je prostě jenom o tom odolat. Takže jo.
When the frightened remnants of the wolf pack disappear behind the trees, you take a step towards the werewolf. You perform the ritual, and the wolf turns into a bridesmaid. As soon as you lift the curse, you feel the fourth seal cracking. You're on the right path.
Where am I? Everything is in a fog.
I came in time. If you had eaten anything, then...
You tell the girl what happened, and help her get to the path leading to Pakcha, after which...
No, tak ono jich je jakože trochu víc.
Ayrat continues to lead you along the tracks. Soon, the path is surrounded by overhanging trees that look like church walls. In a couple of steps, your way is blocked by a wall of tangled branches. Ayrat frowns and pulls out his axe. You insist on finding another way, and the Bashkir reluctantly agrees. Before getting back on the path, you spend a lot of time and strength. You hear the gentle gurgling of a creek nearby, as well as the steady sighing of branches. You can feel evil spirits. Ahead, on a stone, a rusalka is combing her slimy hair.
Je to? Ne, tam ta rusalka není. Tam to už jsme zachránili. To je nějaká jiná.
Travelers, come closer. You can rest here after your long journey.
Don't try your black arts on us. We are Khaldoons ourselves.
It seems that Ayrat has succumbed to sorcery. He steps towards the undead. You grab his sleeve and whisper a Zagaver. The sorcery vanishes. The Rusalka hisses in anger.
Why are you here, you Khaldoons?
Wait, don't be angry. We need to get to the top. We're not going to spoil your creek.
Yes, this is my creek, mine. You want to pass? Pledge a sacrifice to me. Then I'll let you pass. And tell you about the treasure. The other knower left it here, not far away.
What kind of sacrifice do you want?
I know churches ask you Khaldoons for jobs. Let one of them bring a man to me. As you can see, I only wish for some company.
Nic takového. Žádnýho chlapa ti tady nedáme, aby si ho utopila.
You're not getting any more sacrifices, demon.
Tak. Jo, takže se musíme pustit čistě jenom do ní. Tak. 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 Tak, pojďme. Je vyřešeno.
The creek greedily drinks the body of the drowner, which slowly vanishes. You cross over it. The mountain top is already close.
Jo. Asi si preventivně zobneme nějaký tenhle ten.
Not far from the top of Palude, you find a glade, basking in the moonlight. It's close to the drop, opening to the forests around you. You feel you can find some healing herbs here.
Preventivně si tady uděláme ještě jeden vlastní save.
Your thoughts return to the day of the wedding, when you were searching for herbs. You recollect the stories old Yegor used to tell you of Khaldoons who lost a duel. You never thought it could happen to you.
Jsme neprohráli v tom duelu. Ale jenom přestal útočit na nás a udělal jedno kouzlo, kterými jsme ani nemohli ovlivnit.
I barely remember what happened before the forest grandpa took me. Where did we live, Vasilisa?
Oh, you're from Pakcha, Petька.
He'll remember in time. I've seen it once before. A hunter was led astray by a shurale. But that one didn't completely come to his senses. This one is still young. He will.
That's all right, Pitka. We'll make you better. You'll remember.
I want to go home, Vasia. To my mother.
Jdeme to dotáhnout.
Are you ready to take on the Leshi?
Well, we didn't came all this way for nothing.
I don't think so. You're not ready. They ruined your wedding, and you let him sleep near the foot of the mountain. Why would this be any different? We cannot let him escape. I know what we should do. The Leshi draws his power from the forest. Pollute forest is strong, and the Leshi is strong also. We need to set the trees on fire. We will light one here, near the tops. Then Shurale will grow weak. Alaberga, he won't escape. Well, what do you think?
Nebudeme to zapalovat, ne? To bude ještě tím víc naštvanej, ne?
This plan you've thought up is a sin. This forest feeds you.
All right. You do as you like.
Vasia, I'm scared. When are we going back?
Soon. We can't leave our friends, can we?
No, I don't think so. The wind is cold here. I don't want them to get cold.
Čerden is somewhere out there. I can't make it out from here.
Co tak mám dělat?
The trail leads to the very top. The iron smell doesn't bode well. You start to speed up, but notice a werewolf ahead of you and stop. His grinning face is missing a fang, and his eyes have almost no traces of humanity left.
To je ten, co mu chybí ten zub a ten, co zaútočil na tu harmoniku.
The werewolf closes the distance. It looks at you sullenly, measuring your power.
It will be difficult for me to reach the human inside. How do I address him?
To je fetka určitě.
Fetka, don't you remember me?
The werewolf's steps slow down. You see the hesitation in its eyes. You seem to be on the right track.
What should I remind him of so he would want to crawl out of the wolf hide? What did he like doing in life?
Muzicíroval přece.
Stop pretending to be a beast, Fyodor. You're a musician. How will you hold your accordion with wolf paws?
Your words make the werewolf jump, as if you splashed him with boiling water. Then it shakes its head and moves towards you.
You, Fetka, will die as a wolf. Each day you lose more and more. Your accordion is already gone. And it's not the only thing gone. Come with me. I'll help you get it all back. What has Fetka lost? And I will be able to get it back to him. How can you be without your accordion? Let's go to the Černý market. We're sure to find something there.
The wolf bares his teeth and attacks you.
Chyba. Tak jdeme.
The trail leads to the very top. The iron smell doesn't bode well. The werewolf closes the distance.
It will be difficult for me to reach the human Fetka.
The werewolf's steps slow down.
What should I remind him of so he would want to stop pretending to be a beast, Fyodor?
Your words make the werewolf
You, Fetka, will die as a wolf. Come with me. What has Fetka lost? And I will be able to get it back to him.
Lidskost?
Don't be silly, Fetka. I know you want to be human again. Come here. Everything will be alright. You'll see.
The werewolf approaches you warily and quietly waits for the ritual to be over. Before your eyes, the wild beast turns back into the accordion player Fetka.
Oh my lord. What's going on? Where am I?
The wedding was cursed. The groom and some other people were transformed. All will be well soon.
The wedding? Nikolai's? Oh, I must have drunk too much at the wedding feast the other evening.
What's the last thing you remember?
We were talking in the wagon.
Well, at least you still have your memory. Ah, you haven't eaten any wolf food. I made it in time.
Lord, help me. Where are we? Did I hit my head or something?
Wait, Fyodor. We'll talk later. Look after him while I take care of some other business. Don't follow me. It's dangerous out here.
Alright. I don't understand any of this.
I'll explain later.
Near the peak, you see the inky black mouth of a cave, standing in contrast to the ruthless wildfire around it. Ayrat is waiting for you by the entrance, looking thoughtfully into the darkness.
To přece jenom zapálím.
Shoralio won't get away from us. He'll have to answer for the wedding, as well as for my falcon, as well as for my family.
Are you insane? You're burning the same forest that feeds you.
Feeds me? Feeds me, you say? So what of it? What of my life? What of someone else's life? When he drags everyone who gets close to it into the abyss, I won't serve as cattle to be fattened up for the butcher. Look into the ravine. Do you see the darkness? Let all you priests go there with the candles. They won't make it go away. Do you think we can bargain with it? It won't make a sound. It's wild as a night, as the northern wind. What are we to it? Undergrowth, rot. You can't bargain with it, but you can take vengeance upon it.
Ayrat.
No! Would your wedding be cursed without this demon? Would your friends become wolves? I think not. It wanted it. It got it. And now, it's feeding on their souls and laughing at us.
Ayrat takes a step forward and disappears into the dark opening of the cave. You try to catch up to the hunter, but he escapes you as if in a dream. The fiery darkness smells of blood and burning wood. In the deep of the cave, you find the wolf shepherd and a werewolf in a ragged soldier's coat. Beside them is a pack of wolves, Ayrat's body by their feet.
What's wrong with Ayrat?
He didn't leave my pack any choice.
Ale už najednou bude mluvit.
Ayrat told me you killed his wife. And now you killed him?
Killed his wife? He thought so. But it's not true. You know yourself that I'm not a noble spirit. I remember what happened. A fiery short is to blame for that death. I know who's to blame, though I think you're not ready to learn it.
I'm ready.
You know yourself who sends shorts. And that short smelled of your sorcery.
But I wasn't a witch then.
Yes, you were too young. But your shorts were owned by another Khaldun.
I could say.
It can't be.
Yegor.
Who are you?
I think you know. You mention me in your Zagavers quite often.
Wolf Shepherd. I need to break the wolf seal.
I know, this is your choice. A hard and a difficult one. Nikolai will break the seal.
Nikolai?
I came for the soldier.
You want to take him, but he will be better with me, safer.
Among wolves?
His soul will be safe. He can always fall from grace among men. But be it as you wish. You didn't walk all this way in vain. Take Nikolai, but I have to go.
The wolf shepherd disappears in the acrid smoke of fire in front of your eyes. You quickly perform a ritual for Nikolai. Nikolai opens his eyes, and before you can say anything, the black book flies out of your hands. One more seal is broken. The seal breaks with a flash and clash of force. You look around. It seems as if the fire has combined with ancient sorcery to begin to destroy this cave.
Hold on! The cart's about to turn over! Vasilisa! What? Fire?
Jesus Christ, you remember! So you haven't eaten anything! That's at least one good piece of news.
I think wife and I, we were on our way to get married with a guest.
That's right. We were cursed. I couldn't protect you.
Cursed? How? Where are we?
The procession has turned to wolves, Kolya. I think the cave is about to collapse. I'll explain everything later. We need to get out of here. Nikolai! Hey! Is there anybody there? Proshka? This fog is so cold. I need to get out. I think Cherden is to the west. Right. But where's west? Maybe if I can come to a glade, I will be able to tell.
Hey. Jo. No, tak tohle to si, přátelé, už necháme jako pokračování. Asi jsme tak nějak víceméně všechny zachránili. Tak my budeme muset najít cestu odsud zpět. Takže já si tady udělám sejvík. Studená mlha. Tak. A tady odsud budeme potom pokračovat. Zase někdy příště. Možná zítra. Nebo tak nějak. Uvidím, jak se k tomu dostanu. 12:30 musím mazat. Musím mazat, už jsem to dneska zase přetáhnu. Tak jo, přátelé. Pro dnešek vše. Zdá se, že jsme zachránili všechny lidi ty všechny svatebčany. Nikdo se snad neproměnil ve vlkodlaka natrvalo. A úspěšný. A máme prolomenou další pečeť. 4. Vlčí. Tak uvidíme. Co dál. 4. To znamená, že ještě 3 pečeti. No, dostáváme se možná lehoulince za polovinu. Tak jo, snad to půjde. Tak nějak. Jako vždycky. Nezapomeňte sledovat nadpis vypnutýho streamu, když by přišel nějaký day offík nebo nějaký pozdní stream, či něco podobného, neplánovaného, tak to tam samozřejmě jako vždycky se pokusím nějak zavčas napsat. Pro teď ale všechno, takže já vám všem děkuji za návštěvu, přeju krásnou dobrou noc a u dalšího streamu zase. Ahoj.